What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Certified Mama's Boy podcast. This is just a podcast about life that I do with my mom, and that's it. And one day we're going to have a better intro for this, but it's not going to be today. But
Uh,
one day we're going to. And if you have any
not
ideas of how to
today.
better start this podcast,
Lucino has some ideas.
yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure he does. But other than that, we have none today. So that's how we're going to start the podcast. So, hi, Mom.
Hi, honey.
So I hired the witch. I did hire the witch.
Oh,
I I I woke up in a desperation, and I hired the witch. If you don't know what we're talking about, a couple of weeks ago, I was told you guys I was scrolling on TikTok, and somebody had mentioned, the Etsy witch, and apparently there's this witch on Etsy that you can hire, and people were saying really good things about the Etsy witch, and I was like, "Should I do it? Should I not?" And, I'm in this season of change right now. I'm in a contract change. I'm in kind of a life change right now, and I was like, "Nah," and after we kinda talked about it, you guys really were like, "No, it's silly. Don't do don't spend $30 on that. That's crazy," It's just it's silliness, and I even kinda thought it was silliness, right? Like, why would I spend $30 on that? I don't wanna, spend waste $30 on that if it's gonna be complete silliness. But then I kinda thought about all the other money that I spend silliness on, right? I mean, I go have people, like, poke needles in me. I have people, clear my energy. I mean, I spend a lot of money on silly things all the time. And I was like, "Well, but, like, what if?" Because again, like, people on TikTok were like, I mean, I just saw TikTok after TikTok about, like, the Etsy witch, and I'm like, "Okay, now what if this happened to be true?"
mm,
My life is in kind of a chaotic state right now.
mm.
July's been pretty wild in a lot of different aspects of my life. What if the Etsy witch actually is real and I am bypassing the opportunity to use such a gift of the Etsy witch? It'd be foolish of me not to, right? So I woke up and it was I don't remember what day it was, but um, I was like, you know what? I'm going to hire the Etsy witch. So I invested $30 into the Etsy witch. And, I don't know because it said 24-hour turnaround, and then I bought it, and then I got an email that said, "Oh, hello." Actually, I'll read you.
We're booked up.
Yeah, it's like, "Hey, I'm really busy right now," basically. Man, hang on. It says, "Hello, lovely. Thank you for trusting me with your spell casting. I want you to feel calm and clear about what I'll be doing for you, so you're not left guessing." Um Basically, blah, 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 but basically saying that, it's gonna take 2 to 4 days. I think I did it on Friday. I think I did it Friday morning. And we're recording this on Monday, so I'm still in
Day 3.
the spell casting window of time, of what it might be. So, I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna be real or not. Now, also, I feel like I can't tell you. I don't really know how, witching goes, right? Like, I don't know how witching goes. I don't know if it's like birthday wishes or what, if I tell you what it is, if it doesn't come true. So all I'm going to do is just tell you that I hired a witch.
Do you know what you want this witch to do for you?
Yeah, I was very specific.
Yeah, you've already told her?
Very specific. When you hire the Etsy witch, you very specifically tell her what you want.
Oh,
And I very specifically laid out exactly what I want. Now you choose what kind of spell you want, right? And so I chose the career one that I was looking for because I
uh-huh,
mean it's I think I don't know if we talked about this. Like I'm in contract season right now, right?
right,
Um and if you don't listen to More Mama's Boy, I told you guys I'm kind of conflicted on what I want to do right now
right.
because I mean every contract season I'm kind of conflicted of what I want to do. Is this shouldn't be new to anybody. Um but there's just a couple different options of what I'm thinking about doing right now. And so I was like, "You know what? I'm gonna hire the Etsy witch. I'm gonna hire the Etsy witch, and I'm going to tell the Etsy witch exactly what I want to happen. It was a career spell, okay?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna pay the Etsy witch $30,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to see if all of these things that I pay this Etsy witch $30 to make come true actually do indeed come true. Now, I can't tell you what they are, okay? But just know you're gonna have to keep listening because if they do come true, obviously I'm gonna come back and be like, y'all, this is exactly what I asked the Etsy witch to do. Okay.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And if it doesn't, then I'll be like, yo, the Etsy witch is bullshit. And like, and that's that. You know what I mean? Like
I
that's
mean, is
that.
she foolproof? Does she guarantee her work?
No, 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 no. It's not like that. She
You
don't.
don't get
Yeah,
your
no,
money back
ain't no
if
guarantee
your
on the
wish
Etsy witch.
doesn't
Yeah,
come
ain't no
true.
money back guarantee Etsy witch.
No.
So, it just kind of is what it is. So
So
like, I'm
it's
kind of.
just like life. It may or may not happen.
I mean, I don't know. Like I said, a lot of people. There's a lot of people on TikTok, they were making videos that said that they hired the Etsy witch. They had good results. So, do I believe it? Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing. We laugh, right? It sounds crazy, but like a lot of people think some of the shit that I do already is crazy. So I'm like, how can I sit here and poo poo?
True.
I've never delved into the world of witchcraft. Okay,
True.
now I don't so, like, how can I sit here? How can I sit here and, like, say it's not going to work? You know what I mean? Like, how can I sit here, like, and say anything about it when, like, like, if I sat here and told most people half the shit that I do, which I do, and I know most of them think I'm crazy. So, like, yeah, but here's what I'm afraid of. Here's my next fear is, let's say the Etsy witch does come true. Like, I'm afraid this will be my new thing. I think
Oh,
then I'll be,
yeah.
like, addicted to, like, the Etsy witch.
Yeah.
And because you know what's gonna happen next, right? Is if this goes well,
Uh-huh. You'll be looking for your perfect soulmate.
then
You'll be describing her in great detail
then
because you know exactly what you want.
you already know what's coming next, right? Like, you already know the next
Uh-huh.
chapter of this. So,
Uh-huh.
listen, I very clearly and again, I don't wanna be too specific of exactly what I asked for, but I will say this, is that I just wanna see if this plays out over the next couple of weeks. And if it does, then we have to give credit to the Etsy witch. And we will
I mean, do we?
yeah. Oh, yeah, forever.
Well, what if it happened without her influence?
No. It's like Mercury retrograde for me, right? Like, I will forever if anything ever goes wrong between the Mercury, it's always Mercury, it doesn't matter. So, like, if this goes right, I will forever think that the Etsy witch is real. Like, hands down. Hands down. I wasn't gonna do it until I just kinda woke up in a panic and I decided to do it. So, like, we're doing it, y'all. We're everybody's in. You're completely invested into the saga now of
Well,
the
at least it's
Etsy witch.
30, not 300.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, that's this one. That's this package. If this
Uh,
goes well, I'm gonna
oh,
start buying the upgraded packages for sure. So
oh.
we'll see how this plays out. Now again, I've not heard back yet. So next week we'll come back and I'll let you know when I finally do hear back from the Etsy witch. If I do hear back, if I did not just get scammed out of $30, and then I'll be upset about the whole thing, and then we'll have to deal with that rollout. Okay. We're talking about how, you're when you get kids, you never know what they're gonna say and when. It's one of my favorite topics to do for the radio. And my sister is now entering into that phase because Charlie is that's my nephew. He is now into the phase where he's the only one that can talk, by the way, which I think is funny how like the
Well,
other
he
two can't really
talks more. He
he's the
talks
only one that
very
like put
clearly
words
and in
together.
complete sentences,
Yeah, but,
yes.
like, it's funny how, like, I feel like they, like, learn, like, the bad things first, and, like, anything
Yeah,
productive they learn second, you know? Like, he couldn't,
probably.
and isn't that funny? That's how I feel, like, kids, like, learn how to say, like, like, anything embarrassing first, and they'll go back and learn, something that would be, like
Nicer
like
things later.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So, wait, what did he say?
So Maggie took him to the pool, and she had on a new swimsuit, and, they were in the pool, and she, took her cover up off, and they hadn't seen the swimsuit, and she got in the pool with him, and all of a sudden, Charlie screams out, "Mom, you gotta go poop." And he talks clearly. He talks
Yeah.
just like that.
Right.
And Maggie said everybody in the pool turned around and looked at her. And she was like, "Charlie," trying to be quiet. "Charlie, why are you saying that? No, I don't need to go poop." And he said,
Just
"Are
out of
you
nowhere.
sure you gotta go poop? Don't have to go poop, Mom?" And she, "No, I don't have to go
So
poop, Charlie."
embarrassing. Yeah, why?
And then all of a sudden it occurred to her, "Oh, this swimsuit bottom has a little knot in the front, and it looks kind of like a diaper, and he thinks I have on a diaper. And when she puts them in the pool and there's, swim diapers, she
Yeah.
always says, 'Now you be sure and let me know if you've gotta go poop.'" Because we can't do that in the pool.
Right. That's how you have to know. So he saw, like, the saggy bottom and was
Uh
like, "Wait a minute."
uh-huh. He's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, boy.
That's,
Mama,
uh
you're in trouble now."
that's a tricky situation right there. And, like, what do you do? When kids start talking, it's a real landmine, man. Like, you just never really know where they're gonna go with it, you know?
Yeah, they say funny things all the
Yeah,
time. And be careful what you say in front of them. It will come
I
back.
know, and I think that'd be my biggest problem, you know what I mean? Like, my poor kid.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, like, where and what they would do with that, you know? Like, I have a friend that watches kids, and I don't know how in the world 'cause obviously, she doesn't have kids herself, she just watches kids professionally,
Yeah.
and I'm like so she has, like, a taste of both worlds, right? So, like, she's single woman, um, but then she's, like, kind of a part-time mom too, right? So she, like, lives these, like, dual lives where she's, like has, like, this quiet life where, like, she's, like, completely, like, nobody, and then she goes into, like, mom mode for half the day, and she's like, "I just don't know." She's like, "I don't know how, like, you would do this all the time." You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how in the world you would, like, do it, you know?
Uh-huh.
Uh Like, her and I can totally see eye to eye on that, you know, where it's like, how do you jump into that mode? And I think really and this is parents where I question, like, some of this stuff, like, I think probably during the week, I could probably figure it out, you know, because everything's just, like, so routine, you know,
Uh-huh.
it's
You have to
like,
have a routine.
"Alright,
Yeah.
that's fine." But I think the weekend would come around, and I'd be like,
Uh-huh.
"Wait, what?"
You mean I have to plan all the
Like, it
activities
doesn't
for
stop.
every minute? There's
Like
no plan?
like, it's the weekend. Like, what do you mean?
Uh-huh.
Like, what are you talking about? Like I got it's off time, like, this is when I chill, like, what do you mean you're still
No.
here?
No.
There's been a couple of different girls that I've dated and, like, the question of kids will come up with some of them, and I'll be like, it'll be like a nice, peaceful, quiet Saturday morning, and they will have, like, spent the night or something, we'll just be chilling early on the couch, and it'll be, we're just sitting there drinking a cup of coffee, maybe some quiet music playing in the background or something. And like all of a sudden I'll completely ruin the moment. I'm like, all right, go take care of your kid. It's Saturday morning. Go. That's what you want. Go. That's the life you want. Then go take care of your kid. No, moment's over. It's ruined. Go. It's the weekend. Kids up. Go get it. That's the life you want. Go. Go. It's not this. It's not this. You want the kid. Go.
Aw.
That's true though. It's
Yeah.
true. It's not.
Yeah.
You don't want a quiet Saturday morning. You want a life of chaos and screaming. You don't want a life of quiet Saturday mornings.
24/7.
Yeah, because you don't get that. Like, you don't get that when you're a parent. You don't get quiet
Right.
Saturday mornings. You get screaming chaos for the rest of your life,
Just like every other morning.
and it never ends. And I can tell you it never ends because literally there's Saturday mornings recently where I've called my mom screaming and crying on Saturday mornings. So, I'm 43 years old,
True.
and I still call my mom Saturday morning screaming and crying. So,
Once a
I,
mom, always a mom.
yeah, it never really ends. I mean, I don't know if people realize that when they sign up for being a parent, that, like, it truly never really never really does end, you know?
No.
But, like, I don't know that, like, what you would do if you didn't have kids.
What would I do if I didn't have
I
kids?
don't know what you would do.
Well,
I don't
I
know what your
mean,
life would look like without kids. Like, okay, you know,
you mean
like
now or from the very
ever.
beginning?
Like, for
Yeah,
example, what would my life look like with kids? I joke about that a lot with people when I'm like,
yeah.
imagine me as a dad. People are like, I could never imagine you as a dad. Like people say I'd be a good dad, right? And I'd probably, I'd be an okay dad. I'd be an average. I'd be fun, but I'd just be a mess, right? I can't imagine. Like, I don't think people can imagine me with kids. All right,
Well,
like,
you wouldn't be the organizer, that's for sure.
it would just be a mess, and that's fine. Like you can say that, right? Like I by no means am I offended. I wear that as a badge of honor.
You
Okay,
would
like
be a fun dad.
I'd be fun. I'm an
Yeah.
uncle, man. I'm a good uncle. It's what I
Yeah.
do. Like
Yeah,
I
you
understand. I
are.
know my strengths. Okay,
Right.
I know my
Right.
strengths. My strength is come in strong, leave fast. That's it. I'm a sprinter, man. I'm not a marathon guy. I'm a sprinter. I come in and like, boom, we're having fun. We had fun. Everybody had fun. Here's a toy. Yay. All right. Now it's getting serious and annoying. I'm out. Like whoosh, in and out. Um, but like you, I can't imagine you without kids. Like, what would your life have looked like if you didn't have kids? You know, some people you're just like, okay, you're just clearly a mom.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like you're clearly just a mom.
Well, I mean, I've done a lot of other things in addition to momming.
Yeah, but you're like just a mom. You know what I
I'm
mean? Like, I
just your
can't.
mom.
Yeah, but you're just a mom. You know what I mean? Like, I just can't imagine you without kids. Can you?
No. Oh, no.
But you said for a
No.
while you didn't think you wanted kids,
I didn't in my 20s.
which
Mm-mm.
is crazy to me because I just can't
No.
imagine. What would your life have looked like? You think if you never had kids? What would you have done? Because I can't. I just don't. I don't know what your life would have looked like without kids.
I don't know. I guess I would have become a famous decorator or a good minister. I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know, but I would have found my way. I definitely would have found my way.
And now you're thinking about it, you're like, shit. What I
Like,
have these fuck ass
hmm,
kids?
hmm, sounded pretty good. Maybe I'll go do a redo.
Honestly, if you could
Maybe
redo it,
I'll be like you.
would
I'll
you
just
do
be
it? Would you do
single.
it? Would you do it again the same way? Honestly.
Oh, yeah.
No, you have to say that.
No, no, I
You would have
mean
stopped
that.
at me, wouldn't you?
No, but I know you think that. Now I can't imagine not having you all. Oh, no. Not then, not now, not ever. No, you just can't. I mean, once you're a mom, you're a mom. You don't turn back. There are days you might wanna turn back,
I bet.
even now. But
But honestly, would you ever? Because you said for a while you didn't wanna have kids, which is crazy. It's like you were like the mom, right? Like I think people just see you as like the mom. You know what I mean? Like,
well, it helps that I'm called certified mama's
that's what I'm
boy, and I'm the
saying.
mama on the show.
But, you know, like we've branded you as like the mom.
Uh-huh,
Like,
'cause I'm your
it's like
mom.
but it's like the brand. Like, the
Oh,
brand is you.
oh,
You
true,
know what I mean?
true.
Like, you got branded that because you do such a good job at it. Like, it's not like we had to, like, force you into some weird character. Like, this is who you are.
Well,
Like,
I do the job for your mom, but I'm
yeah.
not like everybody else's mom.
But you kind of are.
I am?
You're, like, very maternal just at your core, I'd say.
Well, I d
Again, this is not an act, y'all. She doesn't, like, turn this on for the podcast.
I do tend to mother a lot of people, if
Yeah,
that's what you
exactly.
mean.
Yeah.
Like, I was thinking about that girl, at the church that knew about my lipstick. I
Well, that's a
used to
story
mother
for
her,
save your stories. We
No,
only have so
okay,
many, so don't waste 'em.
okay, okay. Yeah, I mean, that's why I loved all the kids at Christ Church. I was kinda like a mom to 'em.
But that's my point is, like, could you have not been a mom?
I don't think so. I think it was really in my genes
Yeah.
to be a mom.
So don't you think that, like, at 43, I know that I don't wanna be a dad? Because a lot of people keep telling me, like, "Oh my god, you're gonna miss out. Like, you don't know what you're missing." And I'm like, pretty sure I know." Like in my
Go
20s,
spend a weekend with my sister.
yeah, in my 20s, even my 30s, I was kind of like, man, maybe they're right. Like maybe I'm just not sure yet. But like at 43, if
Yeah,
I don't want kids still, don't you think I pretty much have it? Or am I gonna wake up at 55 and be like, holy shit, they're right. Like I fucked up and like I need to like
probably not.
because I just
Yeah,
feel like I would know by now, right?
yeah, I think you would. I think so.
I would hope. At least I would hope.
It's a difference between men and women too. Hormones are different.
Yeah.
It's just
Maybe I'll grow up one day, but not yet. I refuse.
No, don't grow up.
No,
I
I
never
refuse to
grew
grow up.
up.
Yeah, I refuse
Ask
to
your
grow up,
dad. I
man.
never
I
grew
know.
up.
Not
I
happening
don't
yet.
plan to grow up. That's
Nope, me
boring.
either. It's not gonna happen. Certified
Mhm.
fans, thank you for all your support. Appreciate everyone for being here, but especially our certified fans, man. You guys really you support the show, especially in these summer months. Really appreciate your continued support of Certified Mama's Boy. In case you don't know, certified fans are people that support our show, and when you do, you get an extra episode every single week. It's called More Mama's Boy. To show up in your podcast player. You can only get it when you subscribe to Certified Fans. So over there, we talk about a little bit more in-depth stuff because it's a hidden podcast, and maybe I'll tell you what I actually asked the witch for. Not yet. Because again, I don't know if it's like a birthday wish. I'm afraid if I say it out loud, it's not gonna come true. I feel like I gotta like, I don't know how witching works. I'm new to the witch world, so also, to be honest with you, I was like, honest, I've been kind of going through it over here, and like some anxiety's been kind of bad. Trust me, after I like placed a spell and everything, or like the whatever paid for it, I was like, is this like of the devil? You know what I mean? Like I started being like, am I going to hell? Yeah, I really did. I had like that like Christianity guilt shit that like, you
Oh,
like.
no.
I really did. I was like,
Oh,
is this like
I've
satanic?
communicated with a witch.
I did. I
I'm
really
gonna
did for a
die and
while.
go to hell
I really
now.
did for a minute. I was like,
I'm
"Oh my god,
doomed. My
is this
life is
Jesus? Like, does
doomed.
Jesus know I did this?" Like, I don't know where that came from, but I was like, "I'm pretty sure Jesus knows I did this, and like, it's gonna be really bad now." It was weird. It was this really weird Christian guilt that I don't know where it came from, but like deep in my soul, I was like, "Oh my god, Jesus knows I did this." I feel like I need to go to church and like repent or something. I don't know. Anyway, so that's our Thursday show called More Mama's Boy. It's a $6 a month and up contribution to the show. And by I say and up because you can the more you contribute, the more bonuses you get. It's really funny too. I'm laughing because last week we didn't do more Mamas. I'm sorry, we didn't do Mama's Boy Live because we had to record at a different time. Mama's Boy Live is a feature you can add on, and basically you guys can like talk to us during the show. And I posted we weren't going to be able to do Mama's Boy Live, and everyone's like, "Oh my god!" Like, "Oh, where is it?" I'm so sad. I was gonna be there. Oh my god, I love more mom. I love Mama's Boy Live. I just love it. It's my favorite. How's my week gonna go on without it? Oh my god. And then this week we're on time. I even told my mom, like, let's be like 15 minutes early just to make sure that, like we're good to go because we've been kind of screwy. I want to make sure not a goddamn person on this week. Not a goddamn person on.
I wasn't sure if I had the right link on, but I'm
Not a
looking. I'm like, oh,
goddamn
says
person
two.
on. Oh, is there
That
two people
no,
on?
no, yeah, you and me.
Oh, it's you and me. I was like, y'all, like, if you love it, so don't make it's we're here, we're on time. Like I made special efforts to make sure that we're like here
You did.
because I feel bad. So I want to make sure we're here on the right time to say hi to everybody that wanted to be alive today. Not a single soul is on live today. Not a soul.
Dad,
I mean the comments. Oh my gosh.
how can you do this to me?
My week is ruined.
I always listen on my way.
Oh man. Anyway, so yeah, anyway, we would love your support. We really would love your support. And again, $6, so hopefully it's not too much. My goal here is to not put a financial burden on anybody, including myself. And to prove to you how much this podcast costs. My Adobe renewal comes up this month and it's going to or next month and it's going to I think it's like $800. So maybe a little bit more actually. I think it's if you buy it for the year, it's like I think about $80 a month. So what's that time? I forget. It's a lot of money. Yeah, yeah,
$960.
it's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, I
Wow.
would forget. It's yeah. So anyways, when you guys are like, well, how's podcasting cost so much money? It's It's just a lot of money, man. I didn't think it would be either, but it does that. So that's why I'm just like, "Hey, if everybody can chip in just a little bit, then, we can keep it sustainable and, keep having fun and, never gonna get rich off this thing, but, it's just fun to come on here and hop on with you guys." Also, you can adopt an episode, and that's an option too. I still have not posted August episodes. I don't know my August schedule yet. I don't know that we're gonna have August episodes available, to be honest with I don't wanna commit and then feel chained to a schedule for August. Sorry. I could probably at least put up to the last weeks, and I will be here because it's back to school, but, I wanna go on a vacation so bad before school starts back, but I just don't know. There's just a lot going on right now. So I don't wanna commit to anything. It may be a week by week basis. I might just be like, "Hey, by the way, this week we're gonna do it, and you can go check it." And, um, maybe I'll just post it on the
Just
fan
throw it
page.
out there.
Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna do this, y'all. Again, I really appreciate your patience this month. I know it's been really chaotic, and I'm really appreciative. But yeah. But today's episode is brought to us by our friend Queen Pam.
Who was in Hawaii? Did you notice?
I saw that, but this is where I get
Yes.
confused. Here's where I get confused
Okay.
because this whole thing is kind of confusing, Queen Pam. So you have to explain this to us. Because obviously, when you adopt an episode, you can do, we want to know why and what's going on, right? She goes, "This is in celebration for her birthday in
Oh.
September." And it's
Oh,
September, though, because her birthday's in September, right?
okay.
And she says she's taking her whole family to Hawaii in September for her birthday, but she's in Hawaii right now. Unless maybe did she just post a picture of Hawaii, or is she taking her family back to Hawaii, or is she celebrating?
Queen Pam, what are you
I know, I'm
doing?
confused. Is she
Huh.
celebrating on the show early? Did she book her trip early, and we're celebrating the early booking of the trip? There's a lot of questions that I have, Queen Pam, because I know your birthday's in September. Um, but I don't remember. I don't know.
You know that for sure? She
Also,
said
she's
that?
70. Are you 70, Pam? I don't believe that. I don't believe
Yeah,
that you're 70 years old.
she's a little bit younger than me.
I didn't believe that. I thought she was like
Yeah.
50.
No, she acts
But I
like
guess
she's
shit, I'm like
40.
50 already. Damn,
She's not your age.
that's wild. Am I almost 50? I guess I am.
She's a
Oh shit.
really young 70, though.
Yeah, she is. Anyway, Pam, I'm a little confused on this one. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a lot going on. The context clues are confusing on Instagram. So I don't know if you're just trying to throw us off. I don't know. I don't know. So if you're in Hawaii now, that's incredible. If you're going in September, I need to know which island you're going to or where you are. It was one of my goals. It was to go to all 4 islands. I've been to them all. I love them all. Yeah, just tell us everything. We don't know, but we're gonna celebrate Pam because we are, and she's either in Hawaii, or she's going to Hawaii. Aloha to Pam. I don't know. So
Are we celebrating that she's in Hawaii right now? Or
I'm
are
not.
we celebrating
I'm
her
gonna read this
birthday?
word for word.
All
I'm
right.
gonna read this word for word.
All right. Let's see.
Celebration my birthday in September with taking my whole family to Hawaii. That's word for word. So I don't know.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Well, should we sing a happy birthday song?
sure. People love the birthday song.
I mean, it won't hurt
It won't
to
hurt
sing
anything.
again in September.
It won't. It won't. Let's
Yeah.
just do it. All right, here
Okay.
we go.
All
Queen
right. Here we
Pam,
go,
let's go.
Queen Pam, because we love
Yep.
you.
Yep.
Happy birthday. Happy
Yeah.
birthday.
Yeah.
Happy, happy birthday to you,
Queen
Queen Pam.
Pam.
And is she going to be 70?
Yeah.
Whoa. Big 7
That's
you
wild. Queen
go.
Pam.
That's
How about that?
awesome. 70s are great.
Yeah.
That's so
That's
good.
wild. That's wild.
Oh, that's so
Pam, I
good.
can't believe it. God, when I met
Oh,
you, you were
30.
64 then? That's crazy. I'm almost 64. That's crazy too. Anyway, happy birthday, early birthday to Queen Pam. I don't know if you're in Hawaii, you're going to Hawaii. I'm very confused, but let's
And we
clear this
like
up.
singing to you and celebrating you anyway.
Yeah, we always love celebrating you. We love you very
Yeah,
much. Thank you for
you're the
that. And
best.
yeah, I don't know about August. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll get it figured out. I need to get my life figured out. Speaking of birthdays, though, the best year of your life according to Oprah is what, Mom? Oh, actually, according to you, Mom, what's the best year of your life, do you think? Like, when does life start getting good, do you think? Please tell me it soon. Would you say? Because Oprah just did an interview, and she had a very specific year that she said life starts to get good starting this specific year.
Maybe it's 40, 45. Let's say mid-40s.
Why?
'Cause, you have your career behind you. She doesn't have children, but, your children are semi-grown, um, and you have a lot of life still ahead, you know? Yeah, I think mid-40s are great.
Oprah was on I forget what podcast she was on. It doesn't matter right
Her
now.
own podcast?
No, she was on oh my gosh, I totally forget whose podcast she was on. But here's what Oprah said, listen, 44. Oprah said 44 was when it all kinda came together. And I found that really weird because this is a weird age, right? No, she couldn't say 45. Like,
That's what I said.
I know. But both of you guys said mid-40s, which I think is really bizarre.
It's a good
Like,
time of life.
this has been awful, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's
Mm-mm.
not been
It's
wonderful for
gonna
me.
be great. It's gonna be
Um,
great.
but I was kinda shocked when she said that. I'm kinda surprised you're kind of backing that up because I don't really I feel the most confident I've ever felt. Like, I feel very well put together, right?
Because you know yourself.
Yeah, like, I'm very confident, I'm
Mhm.
very, like, I just don't give a fuck anymore. I just don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I mean, for lack of better terms, for a layman's term, I just don't care anymore. Um,
Well, you care, but not
well, I
about
mean,
things that
I don't how
aren't
about this?
important.
I don't worry about things like I used to,
Right,
right? Like, I
exactly.
know, like, I kind
You
of just
have things in
know
perspective.
I've been through so many things. I was having breakfast with a friend, yesterday, and we were just kinda going through just life stuff, and, with me, it's just always there's just always something. There's just always something going on. There's just never not something going on, you know? And she was just like, "Man, you really have been, like, through a lot of stuff." And I'm like, "Yeah, I've been through, like, a lot of stuff." And about like, I don't know why. Like, I don't know why, but I guess how do I put this? I guess I hear the 44 and it makes me feel like, "Oh, this is as good as it's gonna get." You know? Like, I don't know. I don't really feel great about that for some reason, you know? Like, I don't really feel excited that, like, this is, like this is the thing. Like, this
Until
is what
you're 65 and you'll look
this
back.
so this but, like, this is it? Like, that kinda scares me, to be honest with you. Like, if this is as good as it's about to get, like,
You're not 45 yet.
44, but I almost am, Like, I almost am. So,
See?
like,
It's a
are
good
things gonna
year
get just get
coming up.
well, is it just gonna get drastically better in the next, 9 months? And then I'm just gonna, like, wake up one day and be, "Oh my gosh, like, it all worked out."
What a life.
Like, "Wow, that was really chaotic for, like, 10 years, but, like, whoa, it just all of a sudden, I don't know, it
Whoa.
just came together." Like,
Well, now that you have this witch, I'm sure
yeah,
it's
the
gonna
witch.
happen.
Thank God the
Mm.
witch.
Yeah, just in
I hired that
time.
witch
Right
because,
on time.
but you know what I mean? Because I feel like a lot of for me to be excited about life wow, that sounded dark. Um, I think for me to say that 44 was gonna be my best year, um, a lot of things would have to come into play in the next 9 months, right? Like, a lot. Like, I just don't think that the building blocks are quite now they could. Now, to be honest with you, possible. There's enough things in play right now where
Indeed it is.
it could.
It
Um,
could.
I'm not saying that it's
Mm-mm.
not possible. I mean, of any
You
year,
never know.
this year very well could be the year where all the things, again, there's a lot of things going on behind the scenes right now, y'all, that again, we talked about this. I don't know if it was on this I think it was on War Mama's Boy where, um, there's a lot going on that hopefully the witch is gonna sort out for us. Um, don't worry, the witch is gonna get this all sorted out for us, and
She's
we're gonna
here
be
right
fine.
on time.
Yeah, man.
Always. The
Y'all
universe
laugh
will
about the
send
witch.
you what you need right on time.
y'all laugh about the witch. When the witch works, I'm not giving y'all no witch references
I'll be
when this
happy
witch
to say
works.
I was wrong.
Yeah. When that witch comes through, don't one of y'all ask for the witch references. I already had a couple people, and I'm not giving y'all the witch hookup. That's my witch. Get your own witch. You gotta go find your own witch. I don't want my witch to get too busy over here to cast my spell. She's
Not
clearly
have
already so
time for
busy.
you.
Yeah. She's clearly already busy, so all y'all hop on
She's
this witch
gotta work
wagon.
you in.
Too many of y'all hop on this witch wagon, we're gonna be in trouble. So I may not talk about the witch anymore. This is really good. I mean, so yeah, 44. A lot of things have to fall into place because right now, again, my life is fine. My life is fine. It's a fine life. It's a fine life. This friend I had breakfast with yesterday. We talked about this on the podcast. Her and I are always in this mindset of like, what's next, right? We're always in this mindset of like, what's next? It's never good enough where we are now. Like, what's next? What's next? What's next? But I just feel like enough things would have to come into play for 44 to be like my best year. Again, I feel confident. I feel strong. And I think that's the problem is like, I personally feel way more prepared than my situation is lending itself to right now. Does that make sense?
Because you know yourself. That's what's
I
great
know
about
that
your mid-40s.
I am how do I word that? I am capable of doing so much more personally, professionally, romantically, than I'm doing right now. I don't feel like I'm like living to my full potential right now at all. And that feels like shit. I just feel like there's so much more I could be doing with this one precious life of mine that I'm just not living up to my full potential right now. That's probably the best way I can describe it. I feel like I'm way further ahead personally than my life is actually letting me live up to. I don't feel like I'm being challenged right now. I feel like I'm like, okay, like I'm so much further ahead personally than like I'm living right now. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So for that to happen by 44, I mean, could it happen? Yeah. I mean, a lot can happen tomorrow. I mean, your life can change dramatically. I mean, this is what I always say. Like when you meet, I mean, you can meet somebody tomorrow that can change your life.
Today.
Today, probably not today. I'm tired. I don't know that I'm leaving the house again today. I might, but I don't know. But I don't know. It's 44. Leave that number in your head for everybody. If you're past it,
My
well,
number's 45.
so there you go.
So see, you got 2 years and,
I listen
from
to Oprah though.
me.
I only trust two people: the Etsy Witch and Oprah. Other than that,
I see how it is.
those are my two gurus. Other
Okay,
than that,
okay,
that's
alright.
it.
Yeah,
All
what
right,
does mom know?
let's do yeah, let's do a mom tent. This is my mom's favorite content that she found on the internet. The background behind this is that we first started this podcast, she started sending me all these chain letters and stuff about Jesus and said we should talk about this. And I said, no, you find one thing from the internet you want to talk about. We just used to do this once a week. And then I said, we'll do this just when we have time. Um, we're kind of breaking this up from the Ask My Mom and other stuff. So, what'd you find, Mom?
Well, Maggie was talking about traveling with the grandbabies, when they might be able to, like, go on a flight, and I just ran across this guy says that traveling abroad with his 78-year-old parents was tougher than traveling with toddlers due to difficulties getting around eating and needing breaks. But it sounds like they appreciated it at least.
Mm.
Whereas toddlers, you don't always know that they appreciate anything you do
So
for
wait,
them.
it's harder to travel with seniors than it is to travel with kids.
So this is from Business Insider. He says that vacationing with them in Japan, so
Oh
they went
God, why would
overseas,
you ever take
right?
toddlers and grandparents to
Uh-huh,
Japan?
yeah. So
Oh, that
that
sounds
was
like a
the first
nightmare.
mistake. It was
Yeah,
abroad. And here's a few things had to say about his parents.
yeah,
They couldn't get around well.
yeah.
Um,
Now,
and
obviously, I can only attest to traveling with you. Obviously, I don't travel with kids, so I can't really attest to that. But I can attest to traveling with you. I mean, you do okay. I give you like a B minus, better than average for your age, I'd say. But we definitely have our limitations, right? Like you're
Like
just,
what?
I mean, you're just we just gotta like think through some things, like for example, like I remember when we were in New York and I'm like, all right, we're gonna take the subway. And then like I look back and I'm like, all right, we're just gonna use our Apple Pay and just go through this turnstile. And I look back and I'm like, Mom, like the train was coming. I look
My
back and I'm
phone
like,
out. I'm turning
Mom.
it off
She's like
every
turning the screen off and
direction.
on. I'm like, Mom, just use your app, Mom. Like just put the phone. No, it's Mom. No, no, it's no, it's not, Mom. It's not that. No, it.
You had to put your phone
So then
through
I had to like reach
there.
over and like use my Apple Pay to like scan the phone. It's just little things like that, right? Where it's,
Ah, that
it's,
was annoying.
and you and I don't we don't fly together, right? So
No, not
I can't really
usually.
attest to like
Not
how you
much.
fly.
Yeah.
Um, but it's just little things like that where it's like, okay, Mom, we gotta. And luckily, you and I both go to bed at like 8 o'clock, so we don't really worry about like the time
Uh-huh,
issues. We
uh-huh,
sleep about the same schedule. We both like to
uh-huh.
sleep, so
But I will say, Brian and I flew to New York together, and we didn't have seats together, and he said, "Oh, well, don't worry. I'll see if the person next to me will trade seats." And then it didn't happen.
no.
And I said, when we got off the plane, I said, "What happened?" He said, "Well, the guy really didn't speak English very well."
Oh
I was like,
no.
"Okay. I
No, that's
wonder
why.
if that's true
Yeah. Oh
or
no. Yeah. Probably
if
not.
he
No.
was just telling a little lie,
Yeah. He was like,
not
sorry.
wanting to sit by
There's probably
his
nobody sitting next to
mom
him.
on the
Yeah.
flight." Yeah,
Maybe.
just because it didn't happen going back either.
Yeah.
I can't
Twice.
believe he sat
Interesting.
next to someone else who didn't speak
English twice. Yeah. That seems a little unbelievable if you ask me.
He says they struggled with ordering food. They
Okay.
couldn't, again, we're in Tokyo, right?
Yeah.
They couldn't grasp how to use popular vending machines, and they weren't able to stand long enough to wait in the lines at the best places. That
Um,
reminds me of your dad at the airport ordering on the kiosk. What a hoot.
yeah,
No, he had to
you're
just go to the window and say,
yeah, I'm sure. I would not first of all, I would never travel with that. Never. No, no. There's no, 0%
It's
chance I'd ever wanna.
interesting.
No, I would never in a million years would I wanna travel with dad. So, like, that's first off, that's an instant no. Um, yeah, no, 0% chance. But no, you do okay. Like again, I give you a B. I give you a B, B minus. Like you do fine. Like that's that part. The walking you do pretty well with. You're not. You can't really hike and do stuff like that. But like you do okay. You do
I
all right.
hiked with you in Shenandoah.
Yeah, well, I mean, you walked
I
outside.
hiked on the senior
You
trails.
walked on an unpaved area.
I can't
It's
keep up with you. No, I
yeah,
cannot.
yeah, yeah,
It's true. I cannot. I will fess up to that. I cannot keep
yeah,
up with you.
yeah,
Um, and that's part of his point. Short rests were not enough.
yeah,
He says, I thought 15-minute breaks would be long enough, but they never were. Every stop stretched to about an hour.
yeah. Right.
And if a cafe had Wi-Fi, he'd completely lose them. Both
Yeah.
would immediately reach for their phones exactly like as teenagers do.
Start reading Facebook and stuff to each other.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
All right.
Uh,
Anything else?
no, that's it. It's just
Yeah.
challenging. It's
Yeah, it's
challenging
hard,
for
man. I'm
young
telling you, it's like the
people.
bell curve of life,
It's
man. It's like
challenging for older people. It's
I would
challenging
never. I
for
don't know
people
why in
in
the
the
world
middle.
you would.
Life is
Yeah,
challenging.
I don't know why you ever do travel with both. That sounds like a real challenge, man. Real challenge. It really. But I get too. Like you almost need your grandparents to help watch or your parents to help watch the kids. So I get it. All right. That is it for today's show. Um, Very thankful for our boy Levers. Thank you guys so much for all of your support in producing today's show. These are our biggest supporters. Really appreciate you guys, man. I hope you know that. Really, and we don't just say that because we have to. We say that because we really genuinely mean that. We couldn't do Mama's Boy without you. So, Let's start today with let's start with Kayla today. What's up, Kayla? Thank you so much for your support. And Karen W, thank you. What's up, Megan D? Thank you so much. Tina U, thank you. What's up, Letty? Thank you so much. Julia M. Actually, Julia, check your credit card. But also thank you. Julia, we're still gonna say thank you and then check your credit card. What's up, Michelle K? Thank you. What's up, Angela P? Thank you so much. Candy Z, thank you. What's up, Marcy? Thank you. What's up, Abby? Thank you. Eileen, thank you. Rachel Rose, thank you. What's up, Donald? Thank you so much. Queen Pam, I don't know what's going on with Hawaii, your birthday, whatever's going on, but thank you so much for all your love and support. Alexandra T, thank you. Deb S, thank you. Julie B, thank you. Carly C, thank you. Carissa, thank you. Sue, thank you. Lucino, thank you. Lisa, thank you. And that's our boy Levers. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. Mom, that's going to do it for today. Get us out of here. And we will see everybody on, well, hopefully you'll join us for more Mama's Boy on Thursday. If not, I'll see you back here on Tuesday.
And we hope you have a great week, and we love you forever.